Hello everyone, hello! Hope you're doing okay. Chocolo here for a, well, Christmas special. I was going to say a festive review. Well, I guess it is a festive review, isn't it really? Yeah, so hope you're doing alright. I've just got to sort something out that's really irritating me. It's the this little background shadow thing is not quite to my liking. Let's have a see. There we go. Okay, that's a bit better. Okay. Long story short is I had a bit of a dilemma. We're trying to get the shadow on that on that animation in the top left-hand corner. I managed it, but using a bit of wizardry and smoke and mirrors and stuff like that. So, yeah, there we go. It's not the best image in the world. I wanted it to be slightly better, but anyway, what can you do? What can you do? Maybe I can. You know, can I? Yeah, I'm a bit one of these people that I have to. Things have to be just so, and I can't. Yeah. Oh well. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe I might cause myself hassle here. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's. I don't think I've made it any better. Basically. There we go. Oh well. Never mind. I'll say what I'll do. There we go. Okay, let's leave it as it. We'll just leave it. We'll just leave it. Don't break. If it's not broken, don't fix it. That's what they say, don't they? Hi there, Scotty. Great to see how you're doing today, Scotty. And congratulations on your purple chocolate bar as well. I think I mentioned in the comments, but yeah, great to see you. And congratulations on that 36 months of continued support. I think that is 36. Sounds about right. Yeah, thank you so much, Scotty. It's massively appreciated. Thank you so much. But yeah, how are you doing? I take it you're not out and about today. The weather's horrendous where I am, so I don't know what it's like where you are, but that could explain it. Now, I do have a Christmas hat. You might wonder where my Christmas hat is. I do technically have one. There we go. Okay, or maybe that's better. There we go. How about that? There you go. Let's see if I angle myself just right and stay in this position for the rest of the chat. I do technically. I mean, I did have one somewhere, and I've been saying for the past 2 Christmases I need to find the hat, and I just can't. Well, I think I've lost my hat, but I need to get a new one. You know, crackers, yeah, crackers, really. But yeah, 36 months, yeah. So I will be handing out some. Basically, I can gift 10 memberships, 5 per stream, I think it is. So I'm going to be gifting out some support level memberships later on as well. Probably do it halfway through the reviews. I've got 2 things to do. You might have seen in the channel, in the title rather. I've hinted at what they are. Basically, Christmas stuff, a Yule log, and sort of a chocolate smash dome cake thingy bob or something like that. Anyway, yeah, it was quite yeah. So quite well. So basically, anyway, about halfway through, probably after the Yule, I think I'll do the Yule log first because the other one seems to be it's the showstopper basically. So that'll have to go second. I think I can't do it first, can I? You know, yeah. There we go. So I'm trying to lose weight at the moment. I'm trying to be cutting down. You can see I don't know if my face is more round than it used to be. I think if you look at my older, but maybe about a year ago, 2 years ago, definitely put on weight. I need to start cutting down, but it's not going to happen today, basically. Yes, hi there, Rick. Hi there. How are you doing? Yes, it has been a while. Well, both, I think. Yeah. Hope you're doing well, Rick. Now, Rick, did you send? It might have been you. I only saw the. Basically, I didn't explore it properly because I was a bit of a dash today. But did you send a donation through, Rick? By the way, if you did, thank you so much. Maybe someone else, but I know sometimes the name isn't your name when on these donations. But let me know. Let me know if that was you, Rick. But anyway, you might end up with you know, as I say, I don't know who's going to get basically the support level memberships that are going to be handed out, but you do have to have something set up. So if you go to, I think it's explained this last week, but unfortunately I forgot what it was now. I think it's if you click on. Well, in fact, let me just hang on. How to gifts in YouTube. Let's have a look. So you got to go on, click on the join option. So it's where you actually sort of pretend, well, not pretend, but go for the motions of joining. You click on the join button, then click more settings. Then basically you'll let's see. In fact, let me just. I'll do it myself. Let's have a look. Hang on. Let's have a see. I'll go. I'll open. Let's have a look. Let's have a see. You think I'd have this a bit more on point, but I don't. So there we go. Right. Let's have a look. So if I click, yeah. So you click on the join button, and I think it's the 3 dots in the top right. Then you click on gift settings. And you have allow gifts, and it's like a slider bar. You have to click on that to allow gifts. So you need to do that. So basically, yeah, I'll perhaps put in the. Well, maybe I won't. Well, I don't. Yeah, I might put in the thing actually. Maybe anyway. Gift setting. Click on join. Three dots. 3 dogs, as I like dots, and allow gifts option. I might put that. I might see if I can pin it. I'm not sure. Gift memberships. Okay, I'll post that and see what happens. Maybe I can pin it or something. Can I pin that comment? There we go. No, I think it's pinned. All right, there we go. Right, okay, there we are. I think that's roughly it anyway. So hopefully that will be there. Yes, anyway, so sorry about that. I'm a bit further behind with the channel, with the chat now. So sorry about this. Merry Christmas to all. Yes, Merry Christmas, Rick. Merry Christmas, Scotty. Merry Christmas, everyone. Yes, hope you're having a good one. If you don't believe in Christmas or follow Christmas, or, it's not your thing, happy holidays. Yes, I hope you have a great one. Whatever you get up to, I'm sure you'll have a great one. Fingers crossed anyway, yes. So, yeah, lose the hat. Yeah, well, I know it might be a bit much to keep it up. Well, there you go. It's almost about right, but yeah, there we are. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it was you and your mum's name. Oh, yes, use a pen processor. Never bother making an account. Oh, well, thank you so much, Rick. Thank you so much. That's very, very, very much appreciated. Thank you. I thought it was you, but I thought I'd just double check. But the name very much rang a bell. So thank you so much, Rick. That's massively appreciated. Really is great. Thank you so much. And yes, the MyWeather. Did it work, the MyWeather thing, Scotty? I'm not sure. MyWeather Glasgow. I think you did it right. So not sure why it's not appeared. Anyway, I think you did it right. Yeah. Not sure why it's not appeared there, Scotty. I'm sure that's the correct way to do it. But there you go. I think you've summed it up. Weather's been wet and windy. That's pretty much as it's been here, basically. It's been pretty horrendous. Is it just a bit pretty horrendous? It's just been blowing the gale all over the place. But yes, I haven't used eBay or PayPal in ages. Yeah, basically, I mean, I've used it a bit actually. I've used it a bit recently actually. But I know what you mean. But that is, after a period of not doing it, basically. Yeah, so there we go. Right. Yeah, so there you go. The weather did come through. The weather did come through in the end, yes. Did you do anything different? I'm not sure. Maybe it just didn't do it. Anyway, conditions are rain, wind with a temperature of 11 degrees, blowing at the west-southwest at 22 miles an hour. 93% humidity, because it's just constant rain, I think. Let's see. See if I can do mine as well. I think it's better today than it was. I wanted to send some chocolates from Japan. We had a 7 kilograms carry-on bag limit since I was budget airline. Couldn't bring much for myself either. No worries, Rick. No worries. You've already done far more than you should do, really. So thank you so much. It was massively appreciated, though, that. So thank you. Yeah, what did you get then, Rick? It was the ones you showed in the images, but you did got a good selection of chocolates. Yes, you already remember. No, I don't. Well, yes, good point, Scotty. I don't think you can get it twice. I hope not. Anyway, that'd be downgrade you to a support level, honestly. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll start with now. Alan mentioned this last week, Alan. So if you're watching, Alan, you probably know. You might be watching a catch up actually, but he said that I don't know if this is the one, but I think it is. He said that basically the Critics' Choice this year for Yule logs was Aldi's own one. Now this is it basically. Now it doesn't mention Aldi on it at all. Well, it does actually on the back. I was telling a lie, but see if I can kind of see it there, Aldi logo there, but it's not. But there's nowhere else on it really, is there? So it definitely doesn't. I don't know. They're trying to shine away from the fact it's an Aldi one. So I'm going to try not to tip it upside down or anything while it's in there. You can see it looks very nice. You can see it on the thumbnail, but look at all those red stuff there. Certainly not not a healthy one. But then I guess it wouldn't be a Yule log if it wasn't. So we're going to review this in a second. Yeah, so it should be nice. And I've got some very shenanigans up. What I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try. I've got two cameras up basically. You'll see the other one. Let's see if it's there. There we go. So I've got myself twice. So what I'll probably do is when I'm looking at the Yule log, I'll move the big camera, this main one here. Well, the bigger one. I'll do that actually to view the Yule log and other things if I can. And then the smaller one can focus on me like that. So I might move the smaller, move this bit, up into the corner or something like that. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens anyway. But that's the plan. So I've got that going on. So we'll see if it works. Fingers crossed it does. There we go. There we are. We're to Lithuania next Wednesday. That shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, interesting that. Yeah, is that just a random thing there, Scotty? Or are you you have to tell me what the Lithuanian chocolate's like. And hi there, Joe. Great to see you, Joe. You might be mentioned last week a lot of times. You might be able to get a free membership support level. Fingers crossed, Joe, you can get it. Fingers crossed. Do you have a tree set up for Santa? Well, basically, long story short, no. I tend to basically I'm going to be at some relatives for the day for Christmas, so I don't sort of do my own decorate. I've just not got the room to store stuff. Basically, I should do. It's a bit of a Scrooge thing, isn't it? But there you go. And I know, Poppy, sorry you're watching YouTube. Well, this technically is YouTube. Don't worry, Poppy. Great to see you. Hope you're doing well, Poppy. And yes, hope you get your 2,000, your 2K subscribers soon. You'll be catching up to me, as I've said. But yeah, great to see you, Poppy. Merry Christmas. Happy Yule, yes. Well, it's not Portuguese, unfortunately, but I know Feliz Navidad is Spanish for Merry Christmas. But what's in Portuguese then, Joe? What's Portuguese for Happy Christmas? You're seeing double, I know, yeah, I know, this is it. Are they the same? Are they both in sync? They are both in sync, aren't they? Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, there we are. The magic. So So technically, I could have as many, I guess, webcams as I wanted. I guess really do multiple inputs, but there we are. So there we go. Missed these logs, so you don't get them here. I just won't be a second, Rick. I've just got there we go. Don't get them here. I also missed the non-alcoholic eggnog in the dairy section. Yeah, see, yeah. Well, it's interesting. Well, yeah, it's a shame. I mean, they are definitely a thing. I mean, Alan last week was saying he needed to get one. Yeah, and I thought, you know what, he's right. I needed to get one as well. Yeah, just a wee trip away, a few nights. Been there before. Have you never been there before? Yeah, see, an interesting one. Yeah, Lithuania, eh? There's one person who said they were from Lithuania, wasn't here a while back, but I don't know whether they were a genuine person or not. But Feliz Natal, yes. I see, so quite similar-ish. I guess it's obviously the same, yeah, nativity basically, isn't it? So interesting, yeah, a bit shorter. Oh, well, Feliz Natal to yourself as well there, Joe, yes. Right, so I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll see if we can get things set up. And as I say, we'll be gifting some memberships, but don't forget, I've pinned the comment at the top to allow gift memberships, so take a look at that. Now, what do you think? I feel like I need to... Yeah, let's see. I'll tell you what, let's have a look. Let's do it. I think I know the answer to this already, but let's do a question. I think we've got to do a question, haven't we? I've click the wrong button. Start a poll. Let's see, there we go. Right. Let's see. Let's see. Right. Mr. Classic. All right. Okay. Let's have a look. I'll do that if I want to. Yeah. Okay. There we go. So got a poll. Yule logs or Christmas puddings, basically. Yule logs or Christmas puddings. Let me know. Let me know what you think. Now I've got all these things that are covering all the chats now. So okay, there we go. Eggnog is not a thing in the UK. You do hear of it, don't you, nowadays? But yeah, it's not a massive thing. It is more, I think, a North American thing, as I know. But you do hear of it. But yeah, I think it's like sherry at Christmas, isn't it? Baileys and stuff like that. I don't even know its capital, Lithuania. I did know it, but I can't remember now. I forgot now. Well, yeah, where's the capital? I know is Riga Estonia or Latvia? I know when I hear it, but yeah, I forgot as well. I'm ashamed to say. I thought eggnog would be popular. Sweet cream milky drink, almost like a milkshake. Yeah, you would have thought so, wouldn't you? I think it's one of those. I think we have similar. I think it's kind of drank in another way. There's I think like a snowball has. Does it have eggnog in it or something? Or similar, or one of the constituent parts. Is it a snowball? Can't remember. Not sure. Alcohol is not my forte, unfortunately. I'm not very good. Never heard of Christmas pudding. Well, basically like a fruitcake. It's like a more of a fruity option, Jow, when you pour like brandy on it and set it on fire, basically. Is the gist of it. All right, so I'll tell you what. I'll put the smaller thing on. Let's see how we do. So you got me still on that bit. Now let's see how we can get on. Now apologies for this. It's going to go all over the place, but I'm going to try and move this down. I've got all these different options here, so I'll tell you what, I'll leave that. Let's see. Okay, we've got that sort of in place. It's wobbling a bit, but there we go. But roughly like that will do. Now try and lift it up a bit. Okay, and that's possibly okay, maybe. So I don't drop anything. Right, okay. So what I might do actually, let's just see. Maybe let's have a look. Because it's kind of what I do when I'm doing my reviews, basically. I sort of move the camera up and down. This is what I normally end up doing. Yeah, so let's have a look. So, all right. So I think that's roughly okay, isn't it? Roughly. Yeah, I normally try to cover the back, but I think that's not too bad. Could be better, could be worse. Yeah. All right. There you go. How about that? There we are. Look at that. You can see. There we go. There we are. Okay, yeah, get it centered. All right, there we go. How about that magic? There we are. Now, it's a bit of one of those where it's difficult to get it perfectly all in frame, but I think that's good enough, isn't it? And maybe I don't know. Let's say the image at the bottom. I can kind of maybe make it a bit. Let's see. Get rid of some of the border, maybe. There we go. All right. How about that? Make it a bit smaller. There we go. I couldn't really practice this very well because it's all there we are. How about that? And then maybe we can put it up there or something. I don't know. We'll put it out of the way. There we go. Okay, there we are. How about that? What do you think? Magic. Villainous. Vilnius. That's villainous. Villainous. Yes, that comes to mind now. Snow with a temperature of 0 degrees. Wind is blowing at the west at 17 miles an hour. Look at that. Got snow there, Scotty. That'll be quite nice. Interesting. Yule logs are not a Christmas thing here. I think, I'm not sure if they always were in the UK actually, but they certainly are a thing now. You know, certainly are. Interesting. I mean, well, yeah, we can see what I mean, look at that. I mean, look at it, you know. Got like a sort of, let's see, what was it say on the, it's difficult to manoeuvre the box, unfortunately, because of the, maybe I should have done it before. You can see on there, the Robin there as well, look at that. Christmas, a time to indulge yourself. Not just with laborious, fabulous food and delightful drink, but also with quality company. And after crafting a range of truly luxurious food, we're most passionate about spending the festive season with friends and family. So let's specially selected serve up a wonderful table full of effortless indulgence because loved ones deserve food they'll love. Right, well, that's one way to sort of get you to buy it, isn't it? All right. So there we go. So we need to get these open, don't we? Are these logs reasonably priced? Well, it's a good point, that, Rick. I thought it was about £2 when I went in. I thought, okay, that's fair enough. And I got to the counter and it was, well, basically, I also got the chocolate smash cake as well, which is this other thing which I'll come to in a minute. And basically, it came to £20. I couldn't believe my jaw was hit the floor, really. I couldn't believe it. I thought, what's going on there? You know, I thought this was £2. I thought the other thing would be, I don't know, 10 or something. But it was basically £15 for the smash cake and £5 for this. So it wasn't cheap, but it's not. I think it's okay. It's acceptable. But all right, let's get into it then. Let's get into it. All this plastic's around, so try and. I've got loads of knives next to me actually, just for different occasions in case ones get dirty and stuff like that. See if I can get into this. Okay, so be careful not to chop myself before Christmas. That's not what I want. Cut myself, but there we go. Okay. I'm quite excited for this actually. I think Alan has had it spot on, you know. He said, you know, and I thought, yeah, Alan's right. I needed a Yule log, you know. I've not got one, and I really needed one, you know. Well, I didn't really need one, but I thought, you know, it's, yeah, I've had one past couple of Christmases doing reviews. Oh, wow, there's a lovely smell coming from it actually. Just throw the plastic away. Lovely smell coming from it, I must say. Now, the camera is sort of like up there slightly to my left, so I'll be a bit, you know, looking up and down and stuff like that, but there we go. What's all your Christmas plans this New Year? Well, this Christmas plan. What are you all doing? Anything nice? 36 degrees C. Goodness me. Hot chocolate. Yeah, this cake would not survive, would it? I wouldn't survive, I don't think, in 36 degrees. Goodness me, Joe. Yeah, so I know there's a heat wave, wasn't there, not longer in the north of the country, you were saying, but it sounds like it's spread to the south now. Well, that's a heat wave in the UK for sure. That would be record-breaking temperatures, actually. Lots of Koreans just buy cakes at bakeries and eat with friends on Xmas Eve or day. Yeah, see, that's quite nice. That's quite nice, though, isn't it? Really? Yeah, it's just covering my face there. Oh, I don't matter. You've seen my face before. Yeah, that's not too bad. So yeah, is that what you'll kind of be doing then? I guess, Rick. It's quite nice. The cakes at bakeries, eat with friends and family. Yeah, a lot of people do it on Christmas Eve. Is it Christmas Eve for you, Joe? The main event. I know in I think it's Latin America generally, or the Spanish-speaking countries anyway. Yeah, back home your relatives buy cakes for Jesus' birthday, I see. Haven't been to church in ages either. Well, it's one of those, isn't it? One of those. Yeah, it's one of them. But, you know, oh, that is pricey. Well, oh, that's why your donation helps so much, Rick. Thank you so much again for that. But yes, it's not cheap the whole thing. But, you know, there we go. Things I do for the channel, like things I do. All right, so let's get this out. Goodness me. Let's see if we can view it on the inside. Okay, can you just about see that? Look at that. It does look very nice. I must say, when I was looking at it from the top, I was a bit underwhelmed. I thought, you know, it doesn't look anything too special, really. But I thought maybe it's just an actual cake and, you know, just actual cake and nothing else. But, I mean, look at that. I'll put it onto the top one as well, see if that's any better. You can see there. There we go. So let's try and get this out. Best we can. So I'll say apparently this is, according to Alan anyway, I didn't research it myself, but Alan said this is the critics' choice of Yule log this year. The one to get at Aldi. Aldi seems to win these awards quite frequently at the moment, don't they? I don't know, I think it's, oh, wow, it's a lovely smell. I must say, if smell was the thing to go with, it smells gorgeous, it really does. I mean, look at it. Wow, goodness me. That lovely frosting on there. So I've got the box on there, so we can actually see what the box says. I should have got a cloth, shouldn't I? I was going to get myself a cloth before, and I decided against it because I thought I've got about 3 spare plates and loads of knives, but I forgot about my fingers. So I might have to go get a cloth in a minute. But all right, so we've got I can show you the shenanigans now, can't I? Let's have a look. So, calorie-wise, let's see, can we see it? There you go. So it's a 435 gram cake. So 400 grams, 466 calories, so about a quarter of the cake. That's not terrible, is it, for a quarter of it? 24.9 grams of fat, 15.9 of which are saturates. But eighth of a log, so pretty much half of that, almost. 274 calories, 14.7 grams of fat, 9.4 of which are saturates. So there we go. So there's all the ingredients. With that pricey comment there. There we go, yes. And let's have a look. Suits vegetarians, it says. No artificial flavours or colours. Anything else of interest? So put palm oil in, you can see there. Milk chocolate 11%. There we go. So at some point, maybe if you want to look at that later, you can have a look at that. There's your things as well. The recycle information. Get in touch, not happy, Aldi, things like this. Especially produced for Aldi. So not by Aldi, of course, but produced for them. There's the actual thing there. Chocolate flavoured sponge filled with chocolate flavoured buttercream, covered in milk chocolate and Belgian milk chocolate. Fudge icing. Alright. Finished with a sweet dusting. Okay. Very nice indeed. Very nice. Alright. Very tasty. Very tasty. Right, okay. Yes. I'd say the noon of the 25th is the main event. So that's not bad then. That's how it is in the UK generally, I think. Roughly noon, mid-afternoon. That's when you have all the big meals and stuff like this. Interesting now, but I thought basically a lot of, or maybe in more Spanish-speaking countries, they do things at midnight the previous night and stuff like this, I think, or late on in the evenings. I bought the Dairy Fine Yule logs from Aldi. I didn't see any others. I only saw this one. Now, I don't know if there were others and I missed them all. They had these sort of piled high. Maybe they're the better ones, but I didn't. Oh, mini Yule logs, right. I didn't see those though. Did I look actually? Maybe I forgot to check, I don't think I went down the main chocolate aisle actually, so maybe I could have missed those. Yeah. Does Cadbury make Yule logs? No, they don't actually, Rick, as far as I know. I've not seen one anyway. That's interesting. Well, why don't they do that? They do like mini Yule logs and things, which are basically their sort of what they called mini rolls, basically, just repackaged, repurposed. Yeah, but they don't do full ones. In fact, no, they did do. I think I might have reviewed one last year actually, or the year before, and they did. I think it was them. Let's have a look. Let's have a see. So Yule. Yeah, they did Cadbury chocolate orange Yule log, and it was amazing. I think I gave it like a 5 out of 5. It was one of the best things I've ever had. It was lovely. Yes, I viewed that 2 years ago. Goodness me, I don't think I reviewed the regular one actually, but I reviewed the Bailey's one. That was a bit disappointing, but anyway, yeah. Well, there we go. Right, so let's give this bit of a measure. Yes, at least in the south. So maybe it's a bit different than perhaps Chow. Yeah, maybe it's a bit different. In different places. I know we're a bit like that in the UK sometimes. Yeah, the main events, I guess, mean like the big, like the big meal or something like that. Like if you do, I know you're not from the US, Rick, but you'll know Thanksgiving. In Thanksgiving, we have the big meal and stuff like that. I think that's what it meant. Yeah. Picked up the new Australian bars in B&M. I did go to B&M and there was nothing really there. It was a bit disappointing actually. Yeah, a bit disappointing. So I'll go again. I'll go again in the next week maybe. But there was nothing there. What was the new stuff? Right, so let's give it a bit of a measure. Then we've got the old measuring stick here, so you might have to take my word for it because it's a bit difficult to fit it on. We'll see how we do. All right, yes, okay. Right, so, okay, I'm a bit cross-eyed here doing this. But it's about 18.5 centimetres roughly. It's a bit rough. Maybe about 18 to 18.5, maybe 18.25. There we go. And the width, how about that? We've got to do these measurements, haven't we? It wouldn't be my channel if I wasn't measuring them. It's about 8 centimetres in width. And height, oh dear, how do I do the height on this? Sometimes it probably is more trouble than it's worth, isn't it? But as I say, this one you will have to take my word for it, pretty much. It's about 6 centimetres roughly. It might depend where you do it. But yeah. But alright, let's give it a cut, shall we? Let's give it a cut. Now, as I say, we'll mention this, the pinned comments will have gift memberships. So basically, if you do want to become a support member, you get basically one free review a month as a support member. If you're a bronze member, you'll get all of the basically exclusive reviews and access to the backlog as well. Now, what's the thing at the moment? Let's see. Can I see the poll? It's 50-50 at the moment. 6 votes. Yule log all the way Christmas pudding. So yeah, I thought Yule log would be winning by miles, but there we go. Yes. Yeah, people put more focus. Yeah, late afternoon turkey dinner. Exactly. Yes. It's a beautiful game. It does look really nice. I love the dusting on top, and of course the edge has got most of the. It's covered in buttercream basically, sponge on the middle. Yeah, and then buttercream on the inside as well. Cadbury's Caramel Slices bar. Wow, Kit Kat Milky Bar and Kit Kat Mint. Wow. So the Kit Kat Mint's interesting because I did one a few years back, didn't they? With which I never reviewed actually in the end. Kit Kat Mint one. I think I've still got it actually. Maybe I will review. I think it's still edible. Caramel Slices bar. Interesting then. All right, so let's give it a go. Let's see if we can get into it, shall we? I've got the. It's gonna be a bit difficult this because it's in this plastic tray. I could try and take it out. I think it is on a sort of a little tray at the bottom. I feel like this is very similar to one I reviewed last year. You know, did I review the Aldi one? I think it was the Asda one. I think I did the cheap versus expensive Yule log, and I think the expensive one I got looked very much like this. But where did I get it from? I feel like it looked very similar anyway. All right, let's give it a chop. Let's give it a go. Look at this. Oof. Wow. Yes. That's very, yeah. Dear me. Salivating just thinking about it. All right, let's take it out. Got to be careful not to damage it too much. Okay, let's put it there. Okay, there we go. All right, there we go. That's bit of a oh, wow. Yes. Okay, I'll try not to eat too much of it before we get going. Right, so let's move this out of the way. I think. Let's do that. Wow, it looks very, very tasty, doesn't it? It's a bit dark on that camera there. I don't know why. What to make of that. See if we can. There you go. A bit lighter there. There we are. Look at that. There we go. Lovely. Look, it looks brilliant actually, doesn't it? It's very neat. A very neat spiral there, I think you'd say. You can see quite a thick buttercream there as well. And it's nice that the dusting goes underneath also. It's not just on the visible side on the top. Oh yeah, I'm trying to. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, it just looks great, doesn't it? But I'm gonna have to lift it up a bit actually. I think the light doesn't kick in, so it's a bit higher up. I don't know why that is. Apologies for that. Just the way it goes. Yes. What would be the one or two of the best Aussie bars you can't get there? We can't get here. Yeah. See. Well, what have they done that's really nice? I'll have a think about that. Maybe that's to do with best Aussie bars. There's one. I think the Cadbury Caramel's really nice. I like just the uniqueness of them, Rick. To be honest with you, they've just got so many different nice, unique products there that are just so distinct, full of, they might not necessarily be the best bars ever, but they're just so unique and lovely. You could just take that log through the screen. AFA, what is that? As far as I know, are quite dense. Is that as far as I know? Is that? Yeah, I think that might be. Yes. Yeah, it does. It looks. Yeah, I know what you mean. We'll see. It's the sugar dusting that makes it. Yeah, well, let's have a go. What do we think? Should I? I don't know. Oh, it just looks so nice, doesn't it? I mean, it just looks really nice. Almost makes me not want to sort of eat it, really. Yeah. So what should I do? I don't know. Yeah. Should I? Let's have a see. Let's just have a look at it first of all, if I can manoeuvre it a bit. So it is quite messy. Yeah, I'm trying to sort of not destroy it, but I think this is a bad idea, isn't it? I should have got a fork as well. I haven't got a fork. I thought I was prepared. I'm not. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go get a fork. I won't be a second. Let's just do that. I think that's a better, or a spoon or something, just to make it easier. Okay, coming back. I also got a cloth as well. I thought that'd be a good idea in case I need to wash my hands or something. So there we go. All right, put that over there. Okay, I'm back. Oh dear, yes. Not sure if yes. As far as I know, I thought it was. Yes, yeah. ITIW. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'll tell you what should I do? Should I? Yeah, let's do a bit of a slice. Let's see. Let's have a look. Do a bit of a slice. So it comes across, folds together quite well. Looks very nice. Yeah, lovely. Look at that. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Now, should I move myself back up and taste it? What do we think? Into the better vision, into the better camera. Maybe I should. I think we need to I think we're at that point, aren't we? I thought I'd be spending longer down here actually, but clearly not. Alright, let's. I need to swap the cameras around, perhaps, don't I, now at this point? A lot of, maybe that's too much trouble it's worth, I'm not sure. Okay. It's easy to move them down again. Goodness me. Yes, well, I'm a new camera stand as well, by the way, so it's worked out quite well. There we go. Alright, there we go. Roughly back on track, roughly. Okay. Alright, so let's give it a go then. I'm very excited for this. A massive spoonful here. Let's give it a go. Let's see what it's like. Maybe I've got too much. Let's see. Wow. That's really nice actually. It's a lovely balance between. I was thought it was going to be too buttercreamy, and even with that being a sort of side piece with all the buttercream, it's not. It's really well balanced actually. It's quite no frills, I think you would say. It's certainly not, you know. It's not got anything magical about it. It doesn't have any extra layers. I think in the Cadbury one, the orange one, it had like a layer of orange, sort of, not quite jelly, but jam, you know, inside, or something, almost like a sauce to make it just really add an extra level to it. Now this doesn't have anything like that. But I think the buttercream, it's not too sickly. It's not too. There's a bit of substance to it, you know. And of course, there's a lot of buttercream in the middle. So yeah, I'm gonna have to have another bit. Why not? Yeah, it's very nice. It's just a solid Yule log. It just ticks all the boxes pretty well actually. It's very nice indeed. It's got like a sort of bit of a sugary consistency to it. I think the buttercream. So it's quite. You sort of taste the sugar crystals a bit, but I don't think that's a problem. When the sponge, and as I say, is perfectly balanced with the buttercream centre as well. I think it's actually really well balanced. So that's it's not gonna doesn't quite blow my socks off. I think reason for that is I think just because it's mainly just chocolate and things, as you imagine. It is really indulgent. Let's say I think with the Cadbury orange one they did a couple of years back, as I say, that had like an orange sauce around it. So I just added a bit more sort of, what's the word? A bit more. It made it not quite as dry. I think this isn't dry, but it's certainly on the balance. You know, even despite all the buttercream and things. Let's say I'm eating a corner piece as well, a side piece, an end piece, and that's normally the bit with the most buttercream on it, and it's it certainly doesn't feel that way. And I think because all the different slices would have buttercream on the top and in the middle, it's just really well balanced. It's just really nice. It's a really nice one. I say I don't think it's going to sort of, you know, blow your socks off, knock you out, sweep you off your feet or anything like that. But it's certainly a great one for me. I think it's just really well balanced, and it doesn't feel like it's got too much buttercream. It doesn't feel like it's got too much sponge. It doesn't feel like it's got too little of those things either. It just feels really just about spot on. So I think for me, and it looked great as well. It looked really great. It was just lovely. It was really lovely. It really was. So yeah. Let's see, you like mine a little bit in the fridge. Well, it's probably a good idea that actually, Rick, and I can understand that, and I think that's definitely a good idea. I think I could get behind that for sure. Yeah, years ago when I had the last one, most things, chocolatey things, do taste pretty good in the fridge actually. Yes. Are the cakes in the UK still made with butter? Yeah, yes, I'm pretty sure. Yes, yeah. Well, what happens in Brazil, Joe? Is that not the case? How does buttercream compare to the icing? Yeah, well, I was about to. It's very. Well, basically, the icing on the top is essentially the same sort of thing, really. It's just a bit more dense, but obviously you do have the sort of sugary dusting on top, or the icing sugar dusting. It just adds a bit more sweetness to it, but it's really both. They're both. It's quite similar, really. I wouldn't say you're sort of getting any different taste. Now you can see here in this sort of forkful here. Hopefully, if it focuses in a bit better. There you go. I don't know if you can see there, and perhaps not see very well, but basically, you can't see any difference between the buttercreams, particularly. I think on this bit on the side here is the back, and the bit on the front is kind of the middle, and they're both roughly the same. There's not really much difference between the buttercreams, to be honest with you. Yeah, really nice. And I think, as you said, the dusting on the top does give it a little more of a sweetness, Scotty. Like you say, it does really add a little bit more of a different texture as well, and it looks great as well. It looks like snow. It's lovely. Yeah, I'm very happy for this one. I'm very happy indeed. Oh, Shuri, great to see you. It's been a while. Great to see you. Just drop by to wish you a happy Christmas and a good Christmas too. I wish you a good Christmas, if I can speak properly. Oh, great to see you again, Shuri. It's been a while. Yeah, how are you doing? Oh, but good to see you, Shuri. Good to see you. Now, keep an eye out for... I'm going to hand out some memberships in a bit, Shuri. Fingers crossed if it still lets me do it. Yes, it looks like it does. It looks like it does, yeah. So, yeah, you might get one, basically. I don't think you have to stay in the chat to have it, but I think if you're in the chat, it might be more likely that you'll get one. But we'll see. Yeah. Oh, butter is much better. These margarine and vegetable oils here, not as good. Yeah. I mean, you can use those things, but basically... butter is still, yeah, we still use butter essentially. It is always the way to do it. Yeah, I think it just works better, like you say. So yeah, so I think this one, I'm very happy with this. Very nice indeed. I think for me, as I say, I think there are, maybe the Cadbury one is probably not as good, in other ways. Although having said all that, I don't see why it would necessarily be not as good. I mean, I don't feel like this one's freshly made or anything. It's in a packet and stuff like this. But not having that sort of sauce on or whatever, or something else in it, anything else, I think, does mean there's room for definitely improvement. I think for me it's between a 4 and a 4.5. What do I reckon? Is it a 4.5, I think it's really well balanced. I mean, obviously, I've not eaten any other chocolatey things today. Could be a first chocolate syndrome affair going on. I certainly think it's probably, if it's a 4.5, it's a high 4, it's a low 4.5, I think. But a high 4, I think, it is nice. I'm going to give it the benefit. It's Christmas. Why not? I'm going to say 4.5 out of 5. But it could be a flaw on another day. If I had another one next to me that was even better. But I think as far as I know, this is the critics' choice, and I can see why. It's really well balanced. It looked great. It was just really well balanced, and it just looked really nice. And it wasn't too much of anything on it. Normally with some of these Yule logs, there's too much buttercream for me. I just think there's too much of it. But this one there wasn't. It was just perfectly balanced. And it was really nice, yeah. I think the only reason it's not 5 out of 5 is just because I say they could have more in it. But it is a traditional-ish one. You could argue that's going against tradition or whatever, but there we go, yes. Thank you, and yeah, you'll stick around while you're cooking. What are you cooking, Shuri? What are you cooking? Anything nice? Is it Christmassy or just some random stuff? Right, so we're about to go on to the main event, I think you might say. Yes, look at this. It's a smash cake. I haven't done a smash one since that chocolate igloo that I had years back. Do you remember that chocolate igloo I did years ago? Chocolate smash dome cake, yeah. So we're going to do it. It specifically says do not tilt or put on its side or anything like. Keep this way up basically. So yeah. So there we go. Right. So I'll tell you what. We'll perhaps we'll gift the memberships in a second. Yeah. So as I say, don't forget the pinned comment at the top. Click on the join button on the channel. And this, you might have done this. I think you'd have to do it specifically for a channel, but click on the join button, and then click on the 3 dots. I think it's here actually. Let's see. Can I even show it? There we go. Yes. So I give memberships. Click on join, then on the 3 dot option, like the sort of settings, whatever it is. Then click on allow gifts. It's like a slider, at least in my case it was, and it might be different on your device, But yeah. So I'm going to give out some soon. So make sure you've got that allowed. So I'm going to give it another 5 minutes or so. We'll just talk about the chocolate smash one and move the plates away. Yeah, goodness me. Yeah, I've got to. You're going to be eating well tonight, aren't I? So just move that plate away. I've got some spare plates, so I'll use those. But yeah, look at it. Yeah, serves 14. It says keep flat. There we go. So I had a look online, and I think he did some TikToks, Aldi, of smashing this up basically. So I think it's like a cake and some other things. You can see. There you go. So I think there's actually a chocolate cake inside. Maybe some other stuffs as well. I'm not too sure. Chocolate smash dome cake. There we go. So there is actually a cake there. So I think it literally is a cake just in a chocolate surround. So it's a bit of a gimmick. It was £15 this one, 31st December. There we go. So it's got some more stuff as well. Christmas, a time to indulge yourself, not just with a fabulous food and delightful drink, but also with quality company. There you go. I think we've mentioned this before. And after creating a range of truly luxurious food, we're most passionate about spending the festive season with friends and family. So our specially selected serve up wonderful table full of effortless indulgence. Because loved ones deserve food they love. Okay, there we are. All right. So I cannot share the bottom because it would turn upside down. But there we go. It certainly looks great, doesn't it? So I do have some implements to smash it with, so we'll see how it goes. Yes. There we go. Member for 36 months, it says. Bronze level, 36 months. Pretty good that. I think it didn't used to show that, did it, Scotty? I think it's definitely improved the what's going on there. Happy Christmas to everyone. Hope everyone gets to eat plenty of chocolate. Oh, thank you so much, Scotty. Thank you so very much. Yes, 36 months. Wow. The cake is the same price I paid for my flight to Lithuania. Goodness me. £15 this cake cost. That's a good price, Scotty. Wow. Just goes to show, doesn't it? £15. That's a really good price. How come it's that cheap? Yeah. Oh, you haven't bought the return yet? Okay, right. That'll be £150, yeah. Well, best to check the prices, Scotty. Goodness me, just in case it is more expensive. Oh dear. But thank you so much for all that continued support, Scotty. Yes, you're the longest serving member on the channel, by a good few months now, I think. Yeah, I think Alan might be behind you, but there we go, yeah. All right, so let's give out some membership, shall we, before we start on the next bit? Let's see, membership gifting. Let's have a look, see if I can do it. I think I can, hopefully I can anyway. There we go. I've got 5 left. All right, so this is support 1. Okay, so I feel like I'm sort of throwing the bouquet at a wedding, Goodness me. All right, maybe it's not quite exciting, but there we go. Yeah. All right, so let's give 5 memberships. Hopefully it'll be people who are in the chat, but I can't. I've got no control over it. But it's perhaps just as well because obviously it makes it easier for me not having to pick favourites and things like this. But it'd be nice, obviously. I know there's lots of regulars who are in the channel who aren't members, so it'd be nice to obviously nice to give them the memberships if possible. Just cooking some rice and chicken. It's not feeling too good. Oh no, what a shame. Oh, I hope you feel better soon, sure. I know there's lots of stuff going around at the moment. Hopefully you'll feel better soon. We're off to Belfast tomorrow, so my anxiety is going through the roof. Now, you're not really much of a flyer. Well, you're going, I take it you're flying. Yeah, no, you'll be okay, don't you worry. Safest, one of the safest methods I think the safest mode of transport I heard was actually elevators, lifts, which is not quite, you can't get a lift to Ireland as far as I know. But there we go, yes. But I'm sure you'll be fine, don't you worry. Right now, I've not booked the hotel either. That's on the list to do. Okay, well, I'm sure it'll be fine, Scotty. I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah. All right, let's give some memberships then. Let's see who gets them. Oh. Right, let's have a look. Membership gifting, let's see. All right, so hopefully everyone's done it. Last 5 seconds to to do that, to basically go to click the join button, click on the little 3 dots or the settings option, and then click gift options, and then basically click allow gifting. So I'll give it about 10 more seconds just for everyone who's watching wants to do it. All right, but yeah, and then I'm going to gift them. So you get basically a support level membership. Now members can actually gift other memberships as well if they wanted to. I mean, it's asking a lot that really, but I will say it just because it's possible. It's basically the same thing basically. All right, so 3, 2, 1. Let's gift some memberships. Who are they going to? Let's have a look. All right, let's see. I've gifted 5 memberships. Okay, I've got some. Let's get some interesting names with this. If nothing else, it's quite amusing. Okay, Fat Pig the Conqueror. Okay, he's gifted a membership. I've never seen him before, but welcome. Well, hopefully, doesn't look too out of shape in the photo. And Smithy as well. Smithy, I don't think I can click these. Smithy's got one. I think I've seen him in the comments before now, or them, or her. Yes. Donna Williams as well. Warrior Gamer. And Triple N Kempo as well. Good stuff indeed. Oh, sorry, sure, you didn't get one. Neither did Joe again. Oh, sorry, Joe. And Rick, of course. Although, yes. I keep forgetting Rick's not a member. He sort of feels like he is, but he isn't. But yeah. Yeah, so apologies for that, but there we go. That's the winners. Yes, so well done, Fat Pig the Conqueror. Smithy, Donna Williams, Warrior Gamer, and Kempo, Triple N Kempo. So yeah, I don't know whether they're regulars on the channel or not. I think Smithy I've seen before now in the comments, but the rest of them I haven't. It's more about the airports. They stress me out like crazy, but thank you. Everything does go okay. I'm sure it will, but yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, you'll be fine. Don't worry. I know what you mean. You always worry about missing your flight or getting there on time and all this and the other, but you'll be fine. They always do those last calls for a very long time before it, so don't worry about it. You'll all be okay. Are these people subscribers? Yeah, basically, yeah. It's not just random people, yeah. Let's hope not. Imagine not just random people. No, they are subscribers. I'm pretty sure they're subscribers. But like you say, you don't see a lot of them. But, I mean, that is kind of a problem, Unfortunately, it'd be nice if it prioritised them in certain ways. I don't know what Google does or YouTube does to do it, really. It'd be nice if it sort of prioritised it, in a way that the people who are more likely to get use out of it would get them. But maybe there's an argument against that. I don't know. But anyway, I have no control over it as far as I know. It just does it randomly. Well, maybe not randomly, but it does it in a way that I have no control of. So, yeah. But Andy Edits did get one last week, and he is he does pop up in the chats every now and again. So yeah, there we go. But they'll get it for a month anyway, a 3 months membership, and then say they will get some access to just one exclusive review a month, and none of the backlog. But it's better than nothing, that's for sure. So yeah, there we go. Yeah, so congratulations everyone, Merry Christmas. Apologies to those who missed out. What a shame, but as I say, I don't have any control over this one, unfortunately. But there we go. But it's a nice idea. Did I think I clicked on your comment there, Scotty, but if I didn't, there we go. Yeah. All right, so let's so where do we start with this cake then? I think. Well, I'm going to do the old double camera shenanigan, I think. So there we go. So I'll do that. Get that back on again. You know, it kind of worked, didn't it? It kind of worked. It was a bit probably more trouble than it's worth, but it kind of worked. Yes. All right. So goodness me, all the rubbish over there. Yes. Don't want to see all that. All right. So let's have a look. Okay. It's just the wire like got caught. Basically, I've got like a chair of stuff on and some, not quite presents, but stuff on the floor over there. But there we go. Yeah. All right. So let's have a movement list down. Okay. I'll lift up a bit. Hopefully, move it down a bit more. Just careful of knocking the camera out. Okay. Bit of a pain having to do this, but it's the way it goes. Alright, can I move it down any more? There we go. Yeah, there we are, look at that. So nothing at the moment, don't worry about it. There will be in a second. We just got to get a new plate. Okay, there we go. There we go, new plate, there we go. Look at that. And let's see, there we go. Well, it's a bit big actually, I might need to lift up a bit higher. Yeah, I think I will, you know. It's too big, this dome cake. But fortunately, I do have techniques to do that. Let's see, hopefully it'll work. Alright. Okay. Maybe that's the best way to do it. Could maybe get a bit higher this way, actually. Maybe that would have been the way to do it. Alright. Apologies for this. I'm not quite sure the best way to do it. Ooh, doing it again. Let's try like that, I think. You can see all my knives and cutlery off to the side there. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's a bit better. I think that's better. We'll see how it goes. I mean, the problem is it's just a bit too big for the box because the box is massive. Let's take it out of the box. I think let's do that and we'll see how we get on. I think that's the main thing first, isn't it? There is a bit of tape on the side. I have that problem with my microphone where the wire's on one side of it and it drags it off to the side sometimes. It's not pointing at me. It's really frustrating. I'm just trying to cut the tape underneath. Okay. Right, let's have a look. Have I done it? I think I have. It's ripped, I think. There we go. Okay. I think it was like an ASMR video where Lidl did. Aldi did. They're doing it on their TikTok. There we go, look at this. Goodness me. Okay, apologies for any excessive noise there. Wow, so I've got the box here, so it is pretty big, isn't it? Goodness me. But it's mainly this wrapper around it, so once I've moved that, let's see if I can show you any of the stuff on the bottom. Maybe I'll show you in a bit actually when I move myself up. Yeah, I'll show you in a bit actually when I move myself up so you can see that a bit more. Alright, so it's got this little nice one, so it definitely looks nice, doesn't it? It definitely looks the part. So it did say it was a showstopper, goodness me. Alright, yes, let's have a see. Do you have any plans for Christmas? A random side question, what's your favourite chocolate for Christmas? Yeah, well, I'm seeing family basically, yes. I'm going I'm going to my sister's for Christmas this year. So it should be pretty good. I'm looking forward to it actually. Yeah, it should be nice. Yeah, it should be nice that actually. I'm quite looking forward to it. What's my favourite chocolate for Christmas? I don't know really. I quite like let's see, I'm just noticed you can't see my face anymore. Let's just move me for a second. There we go. Yeah. What do I like for Christmas? Well, I think I don't know what's my favourite chocolate. I think it probably is something along the lines of Yule logs, you know. I think they are really indulgent and they're really nice. Yeah, they are really nice, sure. I do like those. I think I always quite had a soft spot for basically selection boxes as well, though. They just remind me of being a kid and things, you know. They're really nice. Yeah, I mean, how are you, Shuri? What's your favourite? What's yours? This is making me go get a mini Yule log out of the cupboard. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Oh, yeah, it smells, what does it smell like actually? It's got quite a nice smell to it, this. It smells like a kind of, What does it smell like? It's got a nice smell to it, actually. It smells like, what is it? Some chocolate that I've smelled before. Might just be, there's a specific, it reminds me of something quite specific, but unfortunately I can't think what it actually is. But it's basically chocolate, but it has a nice, but it's a lovely smell, actually. What does it smell like? I can't think, but it's a lovely smell. It's very nice, actually, yeah. I'll try and remember. After Eight's always nice. Is that your favourite, Rick, for Christmas? After Eights are good. They are good After Eights, actually. But I don't really associate them with Christmas much, to be honest with you. I don't know if that's just me. But, well, yeah. Obviously, you know I love Tony's chocolates, yes. But I say for Christmas, my favourite would be Cadbury's Flake. Oh, wow. Yeah, Flake is always good. Yes, Flake is always good. Yeah, is that for like a selection box? What's this? It smells a bit like mousse. Not like mousse, but like chocolate mousse. It might be Flake, you know, actually. Now you said it. It's some kind of like aerated chocolate or something. I'm not sure. Yeah, let's take off this plastic surrounding, shall we? Look at that. This is going to go everywhere, isn't it? It's going to be really messy, this one, I smash this. You know, I've given myself a lot of trouble, I think. All right. Well, I did. Oh dear. All right. Well, I did put it somewhere, and it's just fallen on the floor. That plastic thing, probably butter side up as well, or butter side down. All right. So it's got all these lovely flaky bits on the side, and it's got like a little gift thing on it as well. Can you see that? Not, you can't lift that up or anything. It's just marzipan or something like that. But yeah, look at that. It looks very nice indeed. Now I am going to try and smash this. Things are going to go over, aren't they? Is it a posh panettone? Well, this is just no. It's a proper chocolate cake. It's in a dome basically, Joe. It's got this like this surrounding. You're meant to smash it essentially. Bit of a shame to smash it. Not very posh, yeah, but it is nice. But no, it's not a panettone. It's a chocolate cake inside a dome of chocolate, and you're meant to smash it. So I do. As horrible as it's will be. Let's try and give it a bit of a measure though, shall we? Just to show you what it is. About 17 centimetres in diameter, but with the height, as I say, this is quite, almost impossible to do this accurately. But the height is about 13 centimetres, I think, but it's probably not very accurate, that. And it probably doesn't matter too much, does it, either? I always said that flakes are the perfect chocolate bars, just assuming they're so messy. Yes, this is it. Well, speaking of mess, we're going to get a mess in a minute, Shuri. It's a shame that Tony's don't do like a sort of flaky affair, isn't it, really? That'd be quite interesting, wouldn't it? I just noticed what your image was. I thought it was a hat. I thought it was like a sort of white wizard from Final Fantasy with a green hat, but it's a trainer, isn't it? Yeah, I see now. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, it is an interesting one. It says Merry Christmas as well. Right. Well, what have we got here? I've got the I've got a couple of implements. I've got the the rolling pin of destruction +2. Yeah, so I've got that to do. I've also got the wooden spoon of tapping. Just +1, that one. 1d4 +1. Yeah. But I also have the spoon of destruction as well. So there we go. These are the different ones I can use, perhaps to try and batter it a bit. I'm not sure it's the best. But it's going to be so horrible to damage this, isn't it? And it's going to cause such a mess. But we've got to do it. What should I use, everyone? What should I use? The wooden spoon of destruction, the spoon of tapping, or the wooden spoon of woe, or whatever I called it. Yeah. Wooden spoon of woe. Rolling pin of destruction, or the spoon of tapping. What do you reckon? Yeah, that's my hobby right there. I love a pair of sneakers, I see. Some people do collect them, don't they? I know as a person I work with has 2 people actually have loads of trainers. It's a thing, isn't it? I never realised it was so until I started hearing of all these limited edition ones. But it's definitely a thing. Yeah, thankfully I've not discovered it. I'll be spending a small fortune probably. Anyone got any preferences then? What implement I should use? Wooden spoon, metal spoon, or the rolling pin of death? What do you think? Yeah, this is my usual weapon of choice, but is it going to be too extreme? I don't know. The wooden spoon might be too light, actually. Let's see. The thing is, well, the wrapper on the side actually seems to be coming away a bit. The rolling pin, yes, the rolling pin. All right, let's do the rolling pin, shall we? Let's do the rolling pin. All right. Goodness me. Brace yourselves, everyone. Things can go everywhere. You might hear a loud bang as well. Oh, dear, okay. I don't know. Look, yeah. Goodness me. Takes me back to, I'd say, the Yeah, the chocolate igloo I did ages ago from Asda. All right, goodness me. I don't know how hard to hit it. I don't know how thick this is, and I don't know how hard it should be hit. So I'm really not sure. So this could be an absolute catastrophe. Oh dear. So if things get knocked over, yeah, well, okay. How hard should I hit this? How hard should I hit? Medium, heavy? Yes, make a wish. Hi there, RM. Great to see you. Make a wish. I know, good as well. Oh, just I'm hoping I don't destroy everything. I think that's my main wish at the moment. Yeah. Good to see you, RM. Hope you're doing okay. Great to see you. Nice picture there as well. Okay, all right. Okay, I'm just worried about the microphone falling off as well. But it's only on a small. No, anyway, let's just go for it. There's a cake under here as well. There is a cake inside this. What's going to happen? I don't know. And the camera's literally about I don't know, 7 inches or something from the thing here. So yeah, okay. All right. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Give a bit of a. That was a bit of a clobber. Look at all the stuff that's gone everywhere. That's not bad. Maybe the metal spoon. I think, I think I made the right choice there, Shori, I think you made the right choice. Because I don't think the metal spoon, that was quite a big whack, and it's not really. Let's try another one. Okay. Okay. All right. It smells lovely though, I tell you, it smells lovely. Maybe the metal spoon. There you go. So you can mount it from that side. It's actually stayed together quite well. Let's admire it a little bit. I know, I feel so bad about it. But there we go, we can open it up. Let's have a look. Let's see. There we go, look at that. I almost need to hit it harder, don't I? But you can see the cake in there. Oh, look at that. So there you go. So lift it up. You can kind of see very well. Maybe I can I see if I can kind of lift this away. Okay, let's see how this goes. So look, whoop, there we go. Look at that. There you go. So look at that. So it's a very nice cake, isn't it? When you think about it, what's on the inside there? Nice detailing, Obviously, it's a bit dark. See if I can. I've got my mobile phone here. See if I can put the light on. Might be too bright. Apologies if it is. Let's see. I've got my mobile phone there, but it seems to be helping much. There you go. Look at that. I think that looks pretty good, doesn't it? That does pretty good. Just trying to. I can't figure out because it's all backwards and back to front. I can't understand why I can't show you the cake very well. But there we go. Yeah. That's pretty good, isn't it? That's pretty nice. That I'm not sure if it's worth £15. It might be, but certainly, it's certainly a nice product. Just check the camera's secure again. Okay, not sure if it is. Might be. There we go. Okay, chocolate everywhere. Yes, that's not bad. It smells lovely, as I say. I can't think what it smells. It might be flake. I'm not sure what it is, but it definitely has a nice smell to it. The problem is it's a bit hard to, because I've not smashed it perfectly. It's actually quite hard. There we go. All right, there we go. Yeah. There we are, look at that. So it's coming away now. Yeah, so it's kind of like, in fact, actually, the bottom bit is the base, actually, the cake. I didn't realise that. So it's just a dome on top of it, is actually what it is. But look at that. That's actually really nice, isn't it? Look at that. Got the dusting on again. But that's a really nice cake, actually. So basically, it's just the top bit is just like a dome. So I can take it off now. There you go. So that's kind of what it is. A bit messy, as I say, but bit of tidying up to do after this. But there we go. So it's just a dome on top of the cake. Goodness me, wow! But it still looks very nice, doesn't it? Should I take a photo of this now? So I smashed it a bit at the front. I'm going to take just a brief photo of it. So I'll never, it won't be there again, will it? So there we go. Okay. All right, took a photo. There we go. Put that on Instagram maybe later. But yeah, look at it. It looks lovely, doesn't it? I mean, look at that. That's a really nice cake. As I say, £15, I'm not sure, but it definitely smells indulgent. It smells nice. It really does. So yeah. All right, it's a bit of a shame, like Jow said. It would have been nice to keep it as it was, But there we go. Amazing. Looks like some cake out of Food Network. I say it does look really good, doesn't it? It's a nice looking cake actually. It looks even better like that than it did before, you know. When it came with this product idea, I know it's definitely a gimmick, isn't it? But but it's nice though. It does look really good. It does look really nice actually. It's almost a shame to cut it really. But yeah, oh wow. It's got lovely sort of that bit at the side as well. All right, well let's give it a bit of a chop, shall we? I don't really want to, again, like Joe said, but we've got to do it. We're reviewing it. It's got to be eaten, hasn't it? It's only going to go off, so yeah, it's not an art piece, I guess. All right, but it definitely is a nice showstopper for this cake. It does look really good. Okay, let's try and cut it reasonably well. A bit difficult. Gonna be finding chocolate all over the place for a long time, I think. I think you picked the right one, Shuri. I think the wooden spoon was the way forward. Right, look at that. It seems to be okay. I'm trying not to handle it because if I get sticky hands. There we go. There we are. All right. So, wow, looks very nice actually. Nice soft buttercream there. Oh, sponge there, though, I think you'd say. Just trying to see if I can hold it. Nice cream centre. Quite a lot of sponge, so it'll be interesting to see whether it's quite moist. See the back there. That sort of dotted, sort of almost like mini coin type things going on. Interesting. Right, we'll have to give it a taste then, won't we? I guess we'll have to give it a go. I might leave it down. Maybe should I leave it down here? What do you think? I'll move myself back up. Yes, lovely. Goodness me. Well, all right. So as you can see here, here's the sort of like the coin surround on the back, so like little pebbles, mini kisses or something. You know, very interesting one. It looks very nice, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. Well, so let's give this a bit of a taste. Let's try this one. I'll keep it like this, and then so you can still see. Quite a nice. Didn't fall into bits like I thought it would. You know, with those sort of little discs or kisses or whatever. Interesting. Quite nice actually. Quite nice, but quite what do you say? A sort of not quite fudgy, but very like a sort of very milky, creamy chocolate. I think going on towards like a fudgy taste on the outside. Quite interesting. Quite nice actually. Yeah. Another random question: what's been your favourite Christmas present ever? I've not had any this year. Not got any yet, but my favourite of all time. Well, I used to love it when I was younger. Getting Transformers. You know, I was always a big fan of Transformers. Still am, you know. Although I don't really like the Bayformers stuff. But yeah, really. No, I always loved Transformers. Just getting, you know, these great things for Christmas. That was my main memory when I was younger. You know, a long time ago now. But yeah, I think so. I think that's for me. Yeah, what about you, Shuri? What's your favourite? What's everyone's favourite Christmas presents of all time? Do you prefer newer stuff or the stuff that reminds you of, things of yesteryear? Now it's, Yule Log's winning by 60, yes, it's 60%, well, 2/3 basically, 67%, 33%. Yule Log's winning, by the way, in the poll, so have a look if you want to vote. Now let's see, I've got another fork here. I like all these different things here. You can see all these lovely bits here as well. Nice chocolate shavings as well, which look pretty good. And these like look like sort of mistletoe, don't they? I guess. I don't know if that's what they're meant to be, but there we go. And there's these other little red ones as well. The only problem with these things is there's not enough for the whole cake, so you know when you slice this, people are going to want the ones with the bits in. Like I've done the best one here with all those bits. There we go. Yeah, so I'm not sure exactly what those are. Let's see, might give one a nibble. You can see what the inside is in a second. But let's have a slice of the cake. Give it a go. Loads here. Look at this. Big slice of it, so you can see all the buttercream on top. Looks like it will be quite moist actually. Oh, I've got too much here for my. I'm not going to be able to eat all this, am I? Yes. Let's give it a bit of a taste. Let's see. Well, those like the ball things are quite crunchy actually. Got a bit of a crunchy centre. Interesting. It's a shame there's not more of those. I think if there was more of them. That would be really good, that, I think. I think maybe I'll lift myself up now. I think maybe I'll lift myself up and one of them's quite chewy. Bit of a funny texture to it. Let's see, maybe I'll lift myself up and move the camera. Well, I don't know. I'll leave it as it is. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just make this one bigger, can't I? There you go. How about that? So you can sort of get a bit best of both there. There you go. There we are, you see? How about that magic? Yes. Sure, a big Transformers fan. I've got a few reissue G1 Transformers. Oh, great stuff, yeah. Which ones did you get? Mine will be either Transformers when I was a kid or when I got the Xbox 360 back in 2009. Ah, yes. Yeah, I know what you mean. I think, yeah. Difficult one, that one, difficult one. But I've got a few of the issues, the Masterpiece ones as well. Do you get those, Shuri? What do you think? Very expensive, though. Especially the fans' toy stuff. But yes. I think my favourite one, I remember I got Scorponok, the original G1 one, when I was younger, for Christmas. I think that was a memory that I have quite a lot in my head. Yeah. Right, so very nice, this one. I think these like little bits here. Let's give this one a bite. No, can't look at the right place. So there you go. So you can see, kind of like a sort of crunchy centre, a bit crispy. We kind of make that out. Got chocolate all over my hands. Bit of a crunch. Let's try the red ones. See what that's about. That's a bit more biscuity. I think the outside is a bit of a funny texture, but the centre is actually just a solid nugget of biscuit. A bit like a Malteser, but a bit harder. Interesting. Interesting, that. Original Soundwave all the way, yes. Because you like Transformers, don't you, as well, Rick? Your sort of chat handle is Decepticon, isn't it, on there? Yeah, I do like Soundwave. Yeah. He's always been a favourite as well. He's always good. I never had the original one, though. I never had the original. I always wanted it, but never had it. Got G1 Megatron, Optimus and Soundwave. Got the Masterpiece Megatron from 2017. Yes, I've got that one as well. Yeah. 6 years ago now. Always been my favourite character, old Megatron. I do love the movie sequence. The first 20 minutes of the original movie. Fantastic. And the Optimus and Megatron battle. One of the best 2 minutes of any film ever, I think. That's what I say. So this cake, really nice cake actually, this one. It's got so many lovely things on it. It really has. I think chocolate, saving the dark chocolate adds a little bit of extra taste as well. And it doesn't taste too dry even with all that sponge. Because of the buttercream on the top. You know, there's a bit of buttercream in the middle. The sponge is quite... Sponge is quite dry. It's a bit drier. But it comes across as drier than the Yule because there's more of it. But it's not ridiculously so. Because of all the other stuff. You know, it just... it works out quite well, actually. Because of all the buttercream on the top, other things, but it's still, you know, it's still noticeably less moist than the Yule log. But I think that's just because it's more sponge. But all the things are really nice around it. Chocolate shavings are good. Right, I think it looks great. I think the chocolate on the outside is really nice as well. Although it's a bit... What does that taste like as well? It just tastes very sort of creamy, very very... No, you could get a bit sick of the. It could be a bit sickly, the chocolate on the outside. I think basically. I think so. Yeah, it's weird that the huge Megatron turned into a gun. I know they always have this. What do they call it? The mass. What do they call it? Mass. I forgot what it's called now. Mass conversions or something. Anyway, I'm not sure what it is now. But yeah, yeah, you're right. It is a bit of a funny one, isn't it? It is a strange one. But yeah, but it's because obviously the original gun, well, the original toy was taken from another product line, wasn't it, basically? And he just changed it for, just rebranded it Transformers, you know. Yeah, interesting one. That's why a lot of them were all like, you know, yeah. And some had little compartments for little figures to go in that didn't exist in the Transformers toy line. You were born in 1997, so wasn't privy to original G1 stuff until 2004 for the 20th anniversary. Yeah, seeing that Megatron on the battle was incredible. Yeah, see. I know I missed out on just a few of the things. I mean, you know, I was born a long time before you, unfortunately. Yeah, sorry for myself, but yeah. But I still missed out on just the original stuff. I kind of got into it just around the movie time, so that's when they got rid of all the older stuff and it was harder to get. Starscream was always my favourite, actually. I always really liked Starscream. But I never had the original, but I did get him as a reissue. You're a young gun. Yes. Honestly. Yeah, it was good that you're into it, sure. It's great that you're into it. And they say they ordered the games as well. I think around the Xbox 360 time were great as well. War for Cybertron. Mass displacement, that's it. I couldn't think of the word. Yeah. Interesting, really. Yeah. Oh dear. Now this cake, they're very happy with it. I think it's very nice. I don't think it's going to blow your socks off again, but it looks great. I think it's one of those again that looks the part, has a lovely look to it. That's half the battle, isn't it, with these things? Like we always say, you know, it's meant to be a showstopper, and it is. That smashing of it, the whole experience is great. I said the chocolate's got full of stuff. I think it's pretty, you know, it's got a bit of chocolate to eat around the edge, and you don't have too much of it. It's quite sickly, but it accompanies the rest of it. You know, and it's a nice chocolate as well. Definitely doesn't taste cheap or anything like that. And the cake, I think the only thing is you might say the cake, it's slightly lacking in moistness, but again, it's made up for it by just about by having all the buttercream and stuff around the edge, and it's not too bad actually. It's a shame it's not more of the sort of the little mistletoe type things going. You can see there's only a few here. Some people might not get them, and they add a bit of extra depth as well. There are some hidden away under here and stuff like that. You can see them. So there are a bit more than you'd think actually. So it's not too bad. You know, they are hidden away. So it's not as bad as you'd think actually. Probably most slices would get a couple. There's even a star here as well. Look at this. Look at that star as well. That's quite elaborate. It's not even flat. It's a, you know, it's both sides as well. So it's really good actually. That's it all. It's basically a hollow on the inside, just chocolate, but it look great. Wow, and it's dark chocolate as well. Quite a strongish dark chocolate. I thought with that one. I'm pretty happy with this cake, you know. I said nobody's going to blow your socks off, but it is a showstopper. It looks great. Has that novelty feature of smashing it. All looks really nice. £15 is very expensive though. I'm not sure if it's worth it, but it's definitely a centerpiece and it looks the part. I think it does look great, and I think it's well proportioned, and there's plenty of toppings, and I think they are equally done, or relatively, to everyone to get some. So, again, it's not quite a 5 out of 5, I don't think, but I think it's another good 4.5 out of 5. I'm impressed with that. I'm impressed with it. The price is difficult to gauge, I must say, but it doesn't feel like a cheap cake at all. It really doesn't. It's got a lot going for it, and it tastes really nice. Yeah, it's very chocolatey. So there is that to think about. It's not really got anything else. There's no caramels in it or anything else really. It's quite one note. It'd be nice to have something to mix it up a bit, but which is why it's not a 5. But I think for the whole experience, the ingredients, the distribution, I think it's pretty good actually. I'm very happy with that one. Yeah, very happy indeed. No, but in the cartoon he could turn to a gun and then Soundwave would shoot him, yes. Yeah, exactly. Or Starscream, yes. Or even Skywarp on one occasion. Yes, it's that's what I mean. He would go into small. He would turn small, basically. Yeah, it was interesting. But very powerful gun in the movie. It was ridiculous. Yeah, I am a young gun. It usually throws people that I like Transformers and sneakers. Not usually a common mix. Oh dear. Well. No, good stuff really, don't it? I think it's good. And Transformers, yeah, I'm glad that you're into it as well. I think it's loads of different ones, and some of them are good. Obviously, you always like the one you kind of grew up with, generally, don't you? But it's good that you like the original G1 stuff. Some of the old cartoons are a bit cheesy nowadays, but nonetheless, still good. Well, there we go. Yes, I'll tell you what I might do. I might try and maybe I'll manipulate this back to showing me. Let's have a look. Might be a bit difficult now. It's kind of like below me at the moment, so I might have to just try and manipulate it in a second. Let's see. I've got a stand over there that I'll put it on. Alright, there we go. Ooh, can we do it without causing all sorts of chaos? Alright, there we go. Something like that. Okay, let's move the other one back again. In fact, I don't need it, do I now? Okay, if I can find it. There we go. Yes, there we are. So good, interesting set of products, but I didn't look at the box, did I? So let's do that before we finish off, I think. So you can see here, so the cake itself, it's 921, so it's almost a kilogram. So 400 grams, 455 calories. It's 14 servings, goodness me. 25.2 grams of fat, 13.3 of which are saturated. So per 100 grams is actually relatively low compared to most chocolate products and things. Usually between 500 and 550 calories. Per 14th, approximately 66 grams, 299 calories, 16.6 grams of fat, 8.7 of which are saturates. How do you get in touch? recycled information, suitable vegetarians. And there's the ingredients, quite a lot of ingredients. Belgian dark chocolate ganache, 31%. I think that's the word I was looking for sometimes. It smelled like ganache, I think, is what I was thinking of. Yeah, I think that's what it was. We can see there's loads of stuff in there, you know. It's just milk chocolate, 16% there. I can find anything else. Is there any, there's Belgian dark chocolate, it says. There's some palm stuff there, palm fat. Honey. Rainforest Alliance certified cocoa. Yes, there's lots of stuff there, so obviously that's important to you. The information's there. But the description is chocolate sponge filled and coated with Belgian dark chocolate ganache buttercream. Topped with chocolate decorations and a Swiss milk chocolate dome. Yeah, so definitely has that Swiss milk chocolate taste, like that creamy taste, which is what I was mentioning before. Yeah, so interesting one, that one. Very nice cake though, very nice pair of products. These are both Aldi products, at least made for Aldi, and they tasted really nice actually. I was very happy with them. Both of them really nice products, and you certainly wouldn't be, you wouldn't have a product problem with either of them. Very, very good products for centerpieces, both of them. I think the cake more so than the Yule log, but the Yule log was very nice as well. Lovely stuff. A unique product, yes. It really was. It really tasted very nice. Really did look lovely actually, and tasted, yeah, a good product for sure. It really was. Now let's see what's the. Let's have a look. Let's end the poll then. Yule log or Christmas pudding? What did we get in the end? I can't see it now. I think it was 70% Yule log and 30% Christmas pudding. Roughly. I can't see the actual results now. Dear me, never mind. But yes, there we go. Here we are. Yes. So very, I don't know. Yeah, that's what I would have expected. But there are some fans of Christmas pudding. It just goes to show. I say more of a. Have a look for that one, Joe. Maybe it's very much a sort of dome of fruit. With yeah, it's very, I don't know. Some people like it. I know it's a bit stodgy and not the best for me, but some people do like it. I think I'm more of a chocolate fan for sure. But there we go. Just the way it is, isn't it? Yeah. Oh dear. But right, well there we go, guys. Yeah, great to chat to you all. Great to see you all. Lovely to see all of you around Christmas time. Hope you have a great one. I really do. I'm sure you will do. And I hope the trip goes well tomorrow for you, Shuri. I'm sure it will. I would take a trifle over chocolate. So that's a good point, actually. Good point there, Shuri. Trifle is nice. I didn't used to like trifle because, when you're a kid, you just think chocolate's the best all the time. But I do quite like trifle. I do have room for it. It's very nice. Yeah, trifle, by the way, Jar, if you're not sure, it's got like a sponge, hasn't it, Shuri, with like custard and then cream on top. Custard and cream layers on the top. Sort of raspberry, strawberry, sort of fruity centre on some sort of sponge. Sometimes you put alcohol in it as well. But I'm not a massive fan of the alcohol. I can take or leave that part. But yeah, very that's a very nice one as well. Have it for breakfast the next day as well. That's always a So I'm agree with you there, Shuri. I think there's a lot to be said for non-chocolatey things. Sometimes you think chocolate, it's always the best because it's chocolate. But really, sometimes, like with the cake in this one, because it's still nice and it's still there, but because it's only just is okay because of the fact there's quite a lot of chocolate surrounds, but giving it a bit of moistness. But sometimes chocolate can be a bit much. Sometimes even vanilla sponge I think can be nicer. Thank you so much. Saying my anxiety is going crazy, but I shall try my best. And thank you for the stream. Wishing you a jolly Christmas and Happy New Year. Take it easy, everyone. Oh, thank you so much, Shuri. Yeah, you'll once you get there, it'll all be worth it. It's one of those, isn't it, where you probably can't do too much to stop feeling a bit panicky about it, but it'll be fine. And I hope you have a lovely time as well with your family and friends or whoever you're with for New Year, well, Christmas and New Year. And I'll probably do another live next week actually, so I might see you then. But if not, touch and go about for next week actually. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it, but we'll see. But well, thanks so much. You have a great Christmas and New Year. And have a great Christmas and New Year, everyone else as well. Thanks so much for all your support and for coming on the live stream today. It's been great to see you all. Yes, Shuri, Jow, Rick, Scotty. And who else was? Well, someone dropped in for a second, didn't he? I can't think. Yes, RM was dropped in for a second as well. Yeah, great to see RM as well. I think I've seen you once before, but great to see you again. And congratulations to everyone who's won a membership as well. Congratulations, Fat Pig the Conqueror, Smithy number 1, Donna Williams, Warrior Gamer, and Triple N Kempo as well. Yes. And anyone else who joined the chat? Apologies if I've missed anyone else. Hopefully I haven't, but it's one of those. I might have done so. Do apologise. Oh yes, of course, Poppy as well from earlier on. Thank you so much, everyone. If you're watching on catch up, thank you so much again as well for watching. Great to see you. Oh, Merry Christmas. Thanks again, Rick, for your donation. That's massively appreciated, Rick. Thanks for all your support over the years. It's really appreciated. Great to chat to you. And I look forward to chatting with you and Shure about Transformers again at some point as well. Can't beat Transformers, you really can't. Oh, thank you so much, Joe. Yule again. Have a great weekend. Feliz Natal. Hopefully I've remembered it correctly. Yes. Have a great one, Joe. Have a great one. Enjoy yourself with your family and whoever you're with. Hope you have a great time. And it's really good to see you and everyone else as well. Thank you so, so much for all your support and for watching the channel. Take care and have a great Christmas. And I'll see you soon. And apologies if I've missed any messages after this point. It's one of those where sometimes there's a bit of a round trip and I sometimes can't get to them in time because they've just come after I've clicked the button to end this chat. So I'm sorry about that, or end the stream. But thank you so much, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now. See ya.